Hi, I'm Niall from Gulfstreamboatsales. Today we're taking a look around this 2007 Jeanneau Prestige 36. This is a beautiful Flybridge motorboat. It has a pair of Volvo Penta D6 310 horsepower engines on shafts. It has currently got 525 hours on the clock. It's a one owner boat from new. This gel coat does have a nice shine to it from the sort of mop and polish that we've given her. You can sort of see down along the hull bottom as well. She's come up very well. The side deck on the port side is wider than the one on the starboard side. You know, this side deck here is probably a good maybe 12 or 14 inches wide, so this is probably going to be the side that you would berth the boat on. If you're coming alongside, this is going to be the side that's naturally easier to make your way forward on, so you want to hang fenders and stuff. So with the high bow rail and the handrail here on the cabin roof line, it's really easy to make your way forward up onto the foredeck of the boat. Obviously it's a very broad boat, 12 foot 7 inches wide, and that beam's carried well forward here. You have a nice flared bow under, so that serves two purposes. One is it makes it a very dry ride if you're out in heavier seas. It throws the spray well clear, but it also means you get loads of space up on the foredeck, so you're really usable foredeck. Good sized anchor locker, plenty of storage for, you've got some dock lines and buoys and stuff down in here. You've also got a remote control, so as well as the windlass switch at the helm, you've got a remote control here. We've got a huge integrated swim platform at the stern of the boat. Wraps around the corners on the port and starboard side as well, so it makes boarding the boat a breeze whether you're stepping off a pontoon along the stern as we are, or on the port and starboard side. Really good space out here. We've got a nice moulded in set of stairs up to the Flybridge, so it makes access to the Flybridge really easy. We've got a huge bench across the back of her on the starboard side. It's probably easily big enough to accommodate 5 or 6 people without a problem. As I said, teak floored throughout. Nice Flybridge overhang as well. Lovely stainless steel framed sliding patio doors, giving you access into the saloon. Nice wide door, running very freely on the runners, and the glasswork and the stainless steel surrounds are all in perfect condition. The Prestige 36 is one of the few of this size that has a nice moulded in staircase, so it makes access to the Flybridge a breeze. And then we've got super easy access up onto the side decks on the port side. As I said, these are wider. There's asymmetric side decks in this boat, so they're wider on the port side than they are on the starboard side, so it's very easy to get up onto the side decks on that port side and make your way forward out onto the foredeck of the boat. So once you come up that nice flight of stairs, we've got a lovely Flybridge up here. We have a bucket style helm seat and navigator seat in front of that helm console. We'll take a look at in a wee minute. We've got a wrap-around seating area here on the starboard side around this nice low set cockpit table. There's probably enough seating up here for 3 or 4 adults around the table, plus your helmsman and navigator. These convert into sun loungers as well, so the seat backrest folds down flat. You got a lovely sun lounger here, and you've also got like a little recliner on the starboard side beside the helmsman. I know a lot of people moving up from a sports boat or an open boat to a Flybridge or an enclosed helm cruiser can struggle with the enclosed helm station. So having this open air helm where you can quickly juke out either side of the boat and see exactly where you are in relation to the jetty is a nice thing to have. So nice open air helm. With all the sort of essential equipment up here, so with the EVC system you can easily, with the ignitions turned on downstairs, you can easily hit the key button and take control of the helm station. Up here you get the same fly-by-wire throttle shift controls here for both engines. There's a beautiful spacious saloon on the boat, really nice and bright and airy with a huge saloon windows all the way around. we've got an L-shaped sofa around this saloon table. We've also got another opposing bench here on the port side. Nice little locker arrangement there. We've got a TV, DVD player. We've got a lower galley down here and a huge big twin wide helm seat. So this is a custom made glass top. You can lift that top off, that table folds out, and because it's always had the glass top in position, the table itself is like brand new. So it is a Jeanneau table. There's 2 screws that hold it in position as well, so whenever you're at sea, even if you're in heavier seas, it's not going to move around on you. The engines currently have 525 hours on it, so 524 on the port engine, 525 on the starboard one. To find the 2 engines being so close in hours is pretty unusual, because things can happen. You can have a breakdown, or you could wrap a rope around a prop or something and you end up coming home on one engine. The fact that this has the same engines, I mean, the owner tells me, touch wood, he's literally never had an issue, never had a breakdown, none of the engines ever stopped. So this ties in with that story. You know, he says the boat has been super reliable and he's never had an issue with it. Boat really does respond well to the thruster, although because she is so easy to drive with the twin throttles, you don't really need the thruster all that much, but you have it there. This we got our Volvo QL trim tabs in this boat with LED indicators, so they're working perfectly, so you can use the tabs to control the running angle of the boat. So we're just out on sea trial here in the Prestige 36, and I've driven her from the lower helm and the upper helm, and the boat's running really nicely. The engines are silky smooth, all the oil pressures, temperatures, everything looks great on the gauges. The EVC controls here are finger light and really nice, so nice gear shifts, nice throttle. In and around the marina she's a breeze. If I go ahead on one engine and a stern on the other, she will very easily turn in her own length pretty much. Just give her a, oh sorry, that would be a good idea if I took control of the helm. So because I was on the Flybridge, I've got to take control of the helm down here, so you press this key button and then that gives us control. That's a bit better now down at the lower helm. So as you see, if I put her in the forward and one on the starboard engine and the stern on the port engine, she very quickly starts to rotate within her own length, really. So you could actually sort of drive this boat without a steering wheel if needs be. So we have a nice compact lower galley down here with a 3-ring gas hob, microwave oven, a big fridge underneath, and a twin drainer sink, and a good sized fridge. Nice large fridge in there as well, so you can easily stock the boat up with enough supplies to last you for sort of a week on the water. And if you're going away, you know, a family of 4 or whatever, cruising for extended periods of time, you can, you know, prepare all your meals down here with ease. So nice galley. Obviously the solid wood floors extend throughout the entire cabin of the boat, including down here. So, and you've got a wee heater outlet here at your feet in the galley too. So coming forward then, down into the cabin area, we've got 3 doors off this little central landing area. So we've got heads compartment here on the port side with ensuite access into the forward master cabin, and then we've got a second guest cabin here on the port side. So we're going to take a look around the cabins now. So the aft cabin is a nice double cabin. We've got great standing headroom here at the door, and then we've got 2 single berths with reading lights at the head of the bed. There we go, reading lights on. So you've got, those are individually operable for each side. So you've got a nice personal reading light for each berth. There's a wee bedside locker there with a bit of storage in there. So we have a beautiful master cabin on the boat up forward, really nice and bright and airy. I mean, one of the features of the boat is obviously that flared bow that I spoke about a couple of times, which gives her such good sea keeping, but it also means that you get a really spacious forward cabin. So, you know, lots of elbow room in here, nice downlighters throughout, an open deck hatch there with a little screen on it. There's obviously curtains to screen off the portholes as well. Nice big mirror up forward and an island double. The heads compartment is obviously accessible from the main landing area or via that ensuite access from the master cabin. And it's a very nice heads compartment, good size. Condition wise, this engine bay looks mint to me. All the original paint finish on the engine, there's virtually no corrosion, even the engine mounts look good. One of the other things on these motors, they're electronic motors, so the integrity of the wiring is very important. You know, you don't want any corrosion on connectors or anything, so you want to make sure that all your wiring boxes, your EVC control boxes back there, all look nice and clean and tidy with no evidence of any water ingress around them or any corrosion around any of the connectors, and that is the case with all those wiring boxes. Everything's neatly installed, looks really good, nice and clean and tidy and dry, and it's just a really smart engine bay. So obviously we would welcome anybody to come along, have a survey done if you're going to buy the boat. But that looks like a really tidy engine bay to me, and those D6 310 horsepowers are a really good engine to have in this boat. The boat comes complete with a really good set of covers, so nice green covers to match the pinstriping around the waterline. We've got a tonneau cover for the Flybridge, and then we've got these wraparound covers for the aft cockpit. If you're interested in this Jeanneau Prestige 36 and you want to find out more about it, then please sign up for VIP access on our website at gulfstreamboatsales.com. All you have to do is pop your name and email address into the box below this video on our site at gulfstreamboatsales.com, and you can get VIP access, which is completely free. Once you've logged in, then navigate back to the Prestige 36 page and you can watch our full length video tour. It's probably going to be around about 45 minutes long. It's going to go through the boat in depth. You can get a really good look around the engine bay. You can look at all the cupboards and lockers and storage compartments. Have a good look around the cabins in her. Also, you can check out the full extent of the water test footage that we have of this boat, including a bunch of onboard footage, so you can see for yourself what it's like to drive this boat from the helm's lower helm and the Flybridge helm, and just get a more rounded view of what the Prestige 36 is all about and how nice this particular one is. So let's sign up for VIP access at gulfstreamboatsales.com. If you like this video and you want to be kept up to date as we put new reviews live and bring new boats to the market, then the easiest way to do that is by subscribing to our YouTube channel. So if you just click subscribe, turn on the notifications, and then you get an email every time we put a new review on YouTube. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you found it useful.